Hello and welcome to Evolving Ginger Gaming. My name is Cliffy and today we are playing Crusader Kings 3. We are continuing with our playthrough as the Malik of Najera. We're coming back to where we left off last time, where we are involved in a war with our wife, where she is trying to take over the county of Corona. Luckily for us, there's another larger battle at there's another larger war at place here, where there is the Navaran claim on the county of Vizcaya, which I believe is the one causing. Let's take a look. Actually, yes. There's actually, and I guess there's also the Tyranny War against Rodrigo going on. But luckily that is keeping some of the enemy forces occupied. We have successfully won, I think, 3 battles. However, the war score for that is maxed out, and we need to start conquering some of their land. Currently, our wife's forces are off in the west in Corona, sieging it down. However, they don't have siege men-at-arms, and it is I think a level 4 fort. And we're actually about to fight some peasants, which is kind of lucky that I left our forces there, because I had forgotten about that for a minute. The rebels are going to form, but luckily our troops are already there, and they outnumber them. They have an insanely good army commander. Did we capture him? That would have been too easy. We won. Let's go ahead and enforce demands. We did just also imprison their leader. I am absolutely going to 100% recruit him, or do we want to ransom him? No. We are recruiting him. He has good diplomacy, excellent martial, pretty good prowess. He has peasant leaders, which gives minus 50% for army gold maintenance, forter. Yeah, he's a great leader. We definitely want him on our side. Sway compliments to make my Alma Abu Bakr more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him. Sway compliments to make my Alma Abu Bakr more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him. I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his... We'll keep it short and professional, and I think I'm actually going to stop swaying him. We'll let it go for 3 more months, that's fine. Alright, 3 more months, and then we'll have some others we want to sway. I might try to sway Queen Munya, because that would potentially allow us to get an alliance with her. Right now she's not willing, largely due to her opinion of us, but also the faith difference is not helping. Alright, so it looks like the enemy forces might be heading over to Corona, so we need to head over there right now. If they land and try to fight immediately, let's see where they land. Alright, if we can catch them there, they are going to they're going to run. But they have the recently disembarked penalty. Just so long as they don't force them away from the fort there. They need to finish that siege, otherwise this war will never end. How good's your commander? I think we fight them in the mountains again. Yeah, let's fight them in the mountains. This will be, I think, the 4th battle we've had in mountains. One of our knights was slain, unfortunately. He was also our friend. This will do nothing for war score, except our wife just won. So it should end any minute now. Should end any minute now. Unless she's being greedy. Alright, there we go. Disband all. Alright. So our wife has expanded her territory. Let's take a look at that. She has 3 counties. If she wanted to, she could create the Duchy of Leon, it looks like. Oh no, that's her realm. Alright, never mind. What duchy is this? Galicia? She probably doesn't have enough for that. That's good, because that's all land that could potentially pass to our sons upon succession. It's interesting that it's not showing... Oh, you're 4 years old. You have charming. So you could take diplomacy or intrigue. Let's put you towards diplomacy. And then let's get you educated. Oh, you're Catholic, though. We need to also convert you. Yeah. Let's also educate you with someone who has good diplomacy. We'll have... He has bad learning, but he has good diplomacy. This will also make him like us a little bit more, so I think that will be ideal. Alright, we don't have enough spouses. We have low county control in Burgos, but that should slowly recoup. And I think I would prefer to have our marshal focus on rebuilding our losses from the war. At least for the time being. We are second in line for Olmedo. Why is the primary heir... Oh, because you have a daughter. Oh, he's still young enough, though. Our heir is first in line for Leon. Who is... primary heir. Yeah, I mean, Corona... Castle holding... Yeah, okay, it's just all our sons, so that's good. I wonder, though, actually... It'll be interesting to see a succession with her as a ruler as well, because I wonder if the third son's just going to inherit her lands and it won't necessarily be a part of our realm. We'll see. How's Huesca looking? Well, they still have barely enough gold where it could be a problem trying to fight them. You still have allies, and while I could murder you... Oh, that went down. It used to be 95%. We no longer have a court tutor. We need to get that reconciled. Apparently all our tutors are poor options. Do we have any guess? How much would it cost me to recruit you? 40 gold. 100 gold for you. We have a lot of guests. No one I'm particularly interested in recruiting at this time, though. And we might just go without a tutor for the time being. Since we don't have anyone particularly good there. Our stress is still rather high. If we wanted to, we could do something about that. But it would cost us a good portion of gold. It's not worth it for that option anyway. We'll just stick it out for now. We are getting 4.4 gold per month, which isn't bad. Could we improve that though? Let's take a look at succession so we know exactly which lands we should be focusing on. We're probably going to lose Burgos, which is unfortunate. I would love to somehow take over this portion of Navarra, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. However, potentially when she dies, the land... Well, no, because it's one kingdom. Yeah, it won't get split up. We'll still keep an eye on her. Let's unpin you. Let's take a look at swaying and who we should actually be swaying. Alright, we're done with that. If we were to try to sway you, it's only 42% chance. Let's still give it a shot, just so we can try to negotiate an alliance with her. Almost 3,000 troops is nothing to sneeze at. Also, is our third son Catholic as well? No. Okay. There's wars we could declare. We could declare war on Danelaw. That's very far away, though. We could declare war on Aquitaine, apparently. I don't know why it's suggesting that one when they are clearly stronger, largely due to their alliance with West Francia. Oh, West Francia is split again. Alright. Carcassonne's still going strong. They do have 3 sons. But that's only 1 kingdom title, so I don't see that going differently. Looks like Barcelona's finally losing some wars, because for a while there they were just going ham. Keep an eye on you. Might just boost up the speed. Let's take a look actually at culture. Nope, that's faith. So we're currently focused on moats, which is going to take us 81 years because our king has, or Malik has bad learning. And we are exposed to Banus, which we should get in 5 years. After that, I'm not entirely sure on what I would want to go for. Barracks might not be bad just to get it. Maybe public works. None of our developments are getting that high yet, but yeah, we're still only at 10 there, so probably not worth it then. Our wife just became pregnant. I wonder if I should upgrade the quarries. What else could you build out here? Walls and towers would actually be good to build here. So would pastoral lands, although I think that's the one I'm not a huge fan of. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my Chancellor, Sheikh Munio, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed at the council table. He's testing my limits. The others are sure to fall unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. And unfortunately, all 4 of these are going to bump us into the next level of stress, which is less than ideal. So all of these are going to give us diplomacy lifestyle experience. It's a question of, except for this option. How are we doing on Dread? We're at our cap. Well, almost regardless, he is going to... Did I actually choose on to sway anyone? Yeah, we're working on her. I'll probably have to try and sway him after this. I will ignore him and steal his ideals, steal his ideas. Mental break, resentment. Why must I always do everything myself? How can I be expected to rule over Navarre when half my servants are incapable of following my orders and the other half do not even understand them? Does not even understand them. We could get irritable. -2 to diplomacy, -1 to martial, +2 to prowess, +20% stress loss, +10% dread gain, attraction opinion -5. Or we can just endure. I mean, his diplomacy is already awful. His martial's already awful. I guess let's take irritable. That'll at least give us an outlet. Apparently our social manipulation worked. It did. So we get a weak hook on him, and he gained 20 opinion of us. We have a new lifestyle perk as well. So I think let's go ahead and take... How's our health looking? We're good. Let's take confidence. Confidence. That'll give us minus 5% stress gain for the number of friends we have. Currently we only have one friend, but we can work on that. I wonder actually, who should we be trying to befriend? %0 chance. And it looks like that would also end our sway. Which her opinion of us just went down. Let's just abandon the scheme for now. That's fine. I'd rather try to sway someone. Can I befriend you? No, because we have inconsiderable, however you pronounce that word, differences. So I gotta wait like 30 years. Okay. Could I try to befriend you? 34% chance. You're already our friends. Let's all land I rule. Could I try to befriend you? 10% chance. Alright, let's try to sway you. If I can, I need him to like us more regardless. I forgot about him. But he's one of our alliances. But he doesn't really like us, so he might not necessarily come to our aid. Also, who could I get an alliance with? I feel like with you would be ideal. Let's see if... arranged marriage. Where's our half-sister? Would not accept. Alright, let's go to you and arrange a marriage. Or, no, that's the wrong option. Let's find you a spouse. We already have an alliance with you, so that one doesn't make sense. You're Chancellor. Do have fairly good troop numbers, though. You're 45, so you're feeling fine. He would accept. Yeah. I think let's do that then. That'll just give us a little more safety in numbers there. Alright. And I think let's go ahead and bump up the speed to 4 for the time being, since there's not a whole lot happening at the moment. We have had a daughter. Let's give her a good Basque name. Jimena. Let's also just see if I'm going to need... Nope. Okay. Just wanted to make sure if I'm going to have to try to convert her or not. Something's going on in the royal court. The gallant Ferris. My spy master, Sheikh Arias, has excelled during our recent battles. My court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished Ferris. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. We can speak well of him. He'll lose 20 opinion of us. We can make him the new lord or something, or give him gold. That would make us closer to forming a friendship with him. He is such a good spy master. I think I'm going to give him the gold, plus potentially befriending him would be huge. I don't like spending that gold, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. Alright, Mohammed comes of age, and he gained the trait Fortune Builder, so that's pretty good. Not the best stats, but at least more average. He needs an heir. So let's find you a spouse. The one thing I'm a little worried about here is that he's going to die soon. And he has a lot of daughters. He has a lot of children in general. Similarly, over here, you have 3 sons. So I imagine your territory is about to get split up, so when you die, actually, you might be good for fighting. You know what? Let's not do this off of that. Let's do this off of traits. Well, this probably isn't going to be an alliance down the line here, but she does have intelligent, which would be excellent for potential heirs. So let's just go ahead and do that for first marriage. The Forsaken Village. As I tour my castle grounds, a peasant elder approaches me. Great Lord, please have mercy upon us and save our village from the tyranny of Mufti Yahya of Afriga. He has neglected our settlement for far too long. The people yearn for a new ruler. They yearn for you, my lord. He's our cousin, who rules to the east, who I would love to go to war with, except he has an alliance with Portugal. Yeah. As long as he has that alliance, I can't do a whole lot. We could try to claim it within 10 years. What does Promised Liberation do? Also starts a peasant faction there, apparently. We could kill this wandering one. Yeah, we kind of just have to ignore this for now, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just keep letting this run. Let's take a look back at culture. Settlers. We can let you stay. No. We are just... I will send you back to your master. Give us a weak hook on him. Like me more. That's what I want to use that for. Personal diplomacy -4, unfortunately, somehow. Is our swaying not going well? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's bump this up again. I think once we get to 300 gold, we'll look at investing some of that towards an economic building again. Alright, he's starting to like us more. That's good. One of our vassals wants to send our son to meet his peers. However, I'm going to decline for the stress loss. Greetings, Malik Ladrin of Navarra. I've heard good things about you, and I'm interested in starting a written conversation. I hope that this letter finds you willing, for I'm awaiting your swift reply. It's the King of Aquitaine. His health is is fine, but he's melancholic. He has the lover's pox. We could start exchanging letters with him. We'll continue to send letters, and the king will gain 15 opinion of us. We can frame it for prestige or politely decline. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. We'll start exchanging letters. The stress loss might have been the better options. We could discuss the finer points of etiquette or discuss rumors of court. I'm not sending him a gift. It's kind of just like a 50-50 here because he has pretty good intrigue. He's shy, but he's generous and he's lustful. Let's go rumors. You seem kind of like a rumors man. We have greatly misjudged him. Oops. We did gain 50 diplomacy lifestyle experience though, so not the worst thing there. Alright, we do have 300 gold. I think let's go ahead and construct walls and towers. Actually, did I ever... Okay, we do have more men-at-arms. Good. I feel like we might have inherited some of these, because I don't remember creating light footmen. I would love to build something here, but just none of these options except for pastoral lands gives gold. And the supply limit's useless. Well, it's not useless, but it's next to useless in my opinion. $135 gold. I think hunting grounds. You know what? Let's take hunting grounds. Because holder of this holding gets light cavalry damage and archer cavalry damage and pursuit modifiers. Let's do that. That'll give us plus 0.2 gold also. Feel slightly better about that option than the others. I don't want to hold court for the time being. We could declare wars. We could have some spouses. So you have 1 son, 2 sons, 3 sons, but you only have 1 kingdom title and no duchy titles. Okay. Barcelona's a force to reckon with. You still have enough gold to be an issue. Definitely want you pinned though. Who are you and why are you pinned? No, it doesn't matter. Could I try to befriend you? We're already scheming. That's fine. We'll let that continue. Let's bump up the speed again, and then exotic arms. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. Group of Andalusian peddlers purport to have brought Khazar objects said to have come from the faraway courts of a great ruler, Kagan Nisi of Khazaria, no less. Taital, the leading trader, grins starkly. This unique spear could be yours for a special price of course, great Malik. So for 80 gold, we would become the owner of the Bullenid Spear, which we have no idea. Let's just get rid of them. I'd rather create our own. Greetings, my thoughtful liege. I've arrived in Tudela to pay homage to you, glorious Malik, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Show him in at once, and we gain 50 gold. Excellent. Homage, taking the knee. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Sheikh Arius, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve Malika of Navarra. At last I bid the Sheikh arise, confirming my satisfaction. Arius' rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts. So he gains prestige, we gain court grandeur, prestige. I don't think we get another 50 gold. I think that's the same 50 gold, but we'll see in a second. And almost more importantly, the renown. I think that was... I'm not sure. Flaw of character. Oh, interesting. I don't recall ever having this event before. A flaw of character. Once I've departed the world, my son and heir, Mohammed, shall rule in my stead. Unfortunately, rumors of Mohammed's have been spreading around my court. It makes me wonder if he'll manage to retain my vassal support once I am gone. What kind of rumors? It doesn't say. We could attempt to rectify his flaws, talk up his good qualities instead, or focus on myself and lead by example. The opinion to me doesn't matter. The focusing on ourselves, the general opinion. Let's see where this goes. Attempt to rectify his flaws. Muhammad has agreed to let me mentor him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I fear his vices are deeply set, but a truly eye-opening experience might make him realize the folly of his ways. What should we do? Also, I can see I'm about to take a stress hit. So if we lash out, I think we'll just take the stress it. Alright, fluff character. What do you have? Zealous, sadistic, and generous. Oh, generous is not a good one with Fortune Builder. You know what? Forgive someone who has done him wrong. We won't take the stress hit. I don't love any of those options anyway. We can have him give away those. Alright, so when I observed Muhammad performing his assigned task, doubt slowly crept upon me. He did not struggle to show true forgiveness. And he seemed to learn nothing from the exercise. Let's own up to a misdeed and we'll take the stress hit. A flaw of character, newfound understandings. I'm delighted to see the changes Muhammad. While first he did not think he'd been in the wrong, the response he received when rectifying the matter got through to him. I suspect Muhammad had never been given that kind of respect before. Has not seemed quite so cold-hearted since then. Great achievement for both of us. He would lose sadistic, which I kind of like him having sadistic. And we will say this is an educational exercise, nothing more. Which will give us just enough stress for the... Oh, interesting. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's take Flatterer, which will give us plus 30%. Actually, how's your health? Let's take Flatterer, because that'll give us plus 30% chance on befriending. And then we'll take Confidence, and then after that, we might consider... No, excuse me. After that, we'll take Room to Rule, and then after that, we might look towards switching out of this tree. Which will be funny, because his Diplomacy is going to drop to 1. But maybe we'll switch him over to Wealth. Or we could go down this line. I don't know. That's questions for the future. I think at this point... Oh no, I might have waited too long for Huesca. But he did hire mercenaries. He hired a lot of mercenaries too. I don't know. Oh, no, he didn't hire mercenaries. He used holy orders. I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay. I'll have to remember that for fighting the other Catholics. I don't think there's any, oh. You need a... I think I'd actually rather have you have a martial education, so let's do that. And then let's find someone to educate you, which shall not be me. Let's send him to you. Yeah. There's some wars we could declare, however. His allies, particularly... Oh, his numbers shot up. How do you have such strong numbers? 6,000 mercenaries. That will do it. Okay. His health is poor though, so that should go away in the near future. That's very far to the north. That would be interesting actually. You have a lot of gold. You also have a lot of children you can marry off. Did I ever marry off our... I did. I married her down to the south. Okay. We do have enough prestige, though, I need to keep in mind where we could potentially bring in all our allies. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.